Good evening, cousins, and welcome back to your girl Angela's house. How y'all doing out there today, baby? Well, listen, we back up in this kitchen, honey, and we about to cook us another southern dish. All right, today we're gonna cook us a boneless turkey. I got my oven set on 325 degrees, and we gonna cook our little cousin turkey for 2.5 hours. All right. So listen, we got us some salted butter, we got us some onion powder, we got us some Grey Dijon mustard, we got us some honey, some yellow mustard, some garlic powder, some black pepper, and smoked paprika. A little few of my little special barbecue house blend seasonings, and some light brown sugar. So what we're gonna do is move the honey back. We're gonna move the brown sugar back. And what else am I moving back? That's it. So right now we're just gonna focus on this. Okay, this is what we're gonna focus on. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix the remaining ingredients into a bowl. Okay, so let me get our little bowl, and we're gonna do some mixing. So I got everything clean and ready to go for us. So now in our bowl, first of all, I want to talk about the turkey. When you're doing your turkey and you're cleaning your turkey, your boneless turkey, you want to use lukewarm water, very lukewarm water. And you want to use some lemon. You want to roll it on the counter to get the juices going, and then rub it all over. Then you want to squeeze it dry with dry, clean paper towels. Okay. Now, to our bowl, this is what we're going to do. We're going to use this for basting. Okay. And
Correction,
this is
the
going to be
spoon
for
is
our
to use
mustard.
for
Okay.
mixing all ingredients in the bowl.
Give me 1 minute. Spoon holder here. Okay. So now in our bowl, this is what I want to do. In our bowl, I want to mix me about, it's about 2 cups of light brown sugar in here. Okay, so there's our 2 cups of light brown sugar. Okay, keep your clean bag, trash on the side. In here, I'm going to put us about a tablespoon of paprika, smoked paprika. All right, just a little bit of ground black pepper, the seasoning. We're going to put our onion powder in here. Not onion powder, garlic powder. I'm sorry. Just a little bit. Just a little. Probably about a teaspoon. Now we're going to put some onion powder in here. You know we got to season it. And I'm actually going to put some on my turkey before I put it together. Before I put this on here, I'm going to put it on my turkey. Then we got our Grey Poupon mustard. Grey Dijon. Did I say Grey Poupon? Grey Poupon Dijon mustard. I don't know why I can't say everything right. Okay. And then in here, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put like a teaspoon, tip of a teaspoon in there. Okay. Now, last but not least, we're going to add our butter in here. And you want to make sure that your butter is at room temperature. Okay. Get your money off there, honey. We can't throw away nothing, honey. They ain't trying to give us no food stamp, child. Got to get the money off your child. We ain't trying to throw nothing away. Little red man said, mm-mm. So cousin Angie gonna say, mm-mm. Okay. So I'm just gonna use like half of that in here, because I want to use the remaining half to baste my turkey with. Okay. And then here's where, be sure to wash everything with soapy hot water with Dawn Platinum Forks. I am not sponsored by them. It's just what I love to use. That is the only thing I use in my home. And I'm going to use a little bit more of this later, but right now I'm just trying to make my glaze to go on top of my turkey. Because it's about half a cup. You don't even need half a cup. Just use like a quarter cup. You'll be fine, child. So then we're going to whisk this together. And if it becomes sticky, that's okay, honey. Use your hands, which is what Cousin Angie is about to do. Because sometimes it don't mix well. Yep, that's what I'm about to do. She gonna come up out of there, child. All my money. One thing I did forget to do was some pineapple juice. I'll be right back. All right, cousin. So I forgot to get us a little bit of pineapple juice. Okay, so I'm just gonna pour about 1/3 of a cup of pineapple juice in here. This is gonna be a good old sweet brown sugar pineapple glazed ham. Trust me on the process. Don't go wrong. Look at there. All right. You want to make sure you mix it really well. It makes a difference when your butter is at room temperature because you can process it faster by mixing with all your ingredients and applying it to your turkey. And I tell you, it's going to be a good old sweet
I meant to say this is going to be
ham,
a good
child.
old
This gonna be
sweet
good.
and savory turkey.
You're going to thank me later. Okay? Move this out the way. All right. You can taste this, honey. It's going to be very, very sweet to the top. I'll be right back. Let me go wash my hands. So I'm back. Cousin Angie is back. All right, let me get me some clean gloves. Okay, cousins, so we're back. Nice clean hands, nice clean fresh gloves. So now, what I want to do is set this aside for a moment. And I want to go ahead and apply my butter on here. And again, it's at room temperature. It's very, very soft. See how I can pick that up like that? So we're about to put her on here, giving her a little bath like that there. My Uncle Charles say. All right, I'm going to pull it over where the fat side is. Same thing. Going to give it a golden brown, a nice golden brown color to your turkey. All right. Now, what you want to do is just roll that back over because you want to start putting your seasonings on here, your seasoning mix. This is a good size for those who don't want to cook for a large gathering and you just want to cook for yourself. Maybe you have an elderly one, grandma, grandpa, you can take to them, you know, something that's just suitable for someone. You can take them as a dinner, you know, maybe something to take to a holiday dinner, you know. If you don't want to cook a large quantity for a large quantity of people, this is the right size. You can even cook this for sandwiches, honey, with some lettuce, tomato, bacon on dry toast or croissant. Okay, now I'm going to take my seasonings and we're going to start applying everything on the top side because when we cook it, we want the fat side to face up, okay? Be sure to coat the sides. Okay. I want to make sure I get this side here. You can use this same, you can use the same technique as if you're cooking a bigger turkey. And what I mean by that is the mixture. So when I cook a larger turkey, I'll be using the same thing to baste my turkey with. Now I have my roasting pan ready to go. And the bottom portion of it is covered with foil. But you want to make sure that you sit this on top of a roasting rack inside your pan. If you don't have a roasting rack, you can take you some foil and just twist it up to make so it can position to sit on top of it. And so like take you some foil and cut it off and then twist it. And you want to have like probably 6 pieces of foil that's twisted, setting up high where the turkey can sit on, and you will put that in your baking dish. But you want your turkey to sit up on top of it because you want to be able to let the moisture flow, the heat flow all around the turkey when cooking. Okay, and then you can take all the broth and you can make a good old turkey gravy. Be sure to put your 1 cup of water under your turkey in the bottom of the roasting pan so it won't dry out. All right. I am going to cover this very, very loosely with foil for 1.5 hours. And then after an hour and a half, I'm going to remove the foil and let it cook the remaining 30 minutes without the foil on it, okay? So remember, cook with foil very loosely on top. Don't tighten it down. Very loosely for an hour and a half. And then remove the foil after an hour and a half and let it cook for the remaining 30 minutes. Okay. Make sure I get everything off. It's going to taste like a good old sweet maple honey brown sugar pineapple touch to it when you taste it. So it's going to taste like a good old sweet brown sugar pineapple honey glazed ham. That's what it's going to taste. That's what it's going to taste like. I don't know why I can't talk today. Okay, so now I'm going to get my baking dish. Let me take these off. Don't let anything touch me. Just got a little bit on my wrist there. Okay. So let me get my roasting pan. Toss that. So now that we got us the roasting rack ready to go, here's our rack. So in the bottom, we're going to get us a cup of water. Give me 1 minute. Okay, so now that we got us a cup of water, cousins, we want to go ahead and add our water to the bottom of our clean roasting pan. So we're going to pour that 1 cup of water over there. Cool. All right. All right. So now what we want to do is we want to take that turkey and we want to roast it fat side up. Right. Right, beautifully covered. All right, so I'm going to wash my hands and I'll be right back. Okay, cousins, so now that we're back, we're going to take our turkey. Remember I said we're going to cover it very loosely. So let me show you exactly. We're not trying to cramp it down tight on there. You just want to cover it very, very loosely. You want to leave it where you have some room up under it. All right, so you can also bake this uncovered if you want to, but I'm just trying to get it to be a nice crispy golden color. just let it steam cook for about an hour and a half. Now again, you don't have to do this. You can cook it uncovered, but I just wanted to do it like this. Okay. All right, so 325 for an hour and a half covered. And then after 1.5 hours covered, you're going to remove the foil and you can cook it the remaining way 30 minutes. Now, if you don't want to place foil on it, that's fine too. It's not a problem. You don't have to cover it with foil. You can place it in the oven on 325 for 2.5 hours, okay? But be sure to check on it at the 2-hour mark. So I'll see you back here shortly. All right, cousins, so our boneless turkey is out of the oven. And I forgot to mention when I was prepping the turkey to tell you all to keep the netting on because it helps keep the turkey in place while it's cooking. If you remove the netting from the beginning stages of you prepping the turkey, your turkey will fall all apart. So I just want to show you guys that it is out of the oven. And another thing I did want to say, I did remove the foil. I put it in the oven for like 5 minutes and I just went on and removed the foil. So now you'll see this is what it looks like. But throughout the process of the turkey cooking, I was using my basting brush and I would take the drippings down there and I would put it all over the turkey. I would just keep on basting every 20 minutes. I would just go in there and just baste the turkey with my the pastry brush. All right, and then I did use a little glaze to put on top of my I made my little glaze to put on my turkey. It just sort of reminds you if you live near Myers or a Kroger, how you can go to the deli and get turkey cut at the deli. And so this is like a honey maple brown sugar glaze on top of it. It's so delicious. So I'll leave the ingredients below the video. So I'm going to go and transfer this into on a plate so that we can remove the netting and cut it, and I'll be right back. Okay, cousins, so we've removed the netting from our turkey. Okay. See there are the lines in it? You see that there? That's why you want to leave your netting on. See all the marks on there? It's beautiful. All right. So now what we want to do is go ahead and then cut our turkey. Let me get a fork, be right minute. Okay, so now that we're here, we've got us a nice clean fork here. So now we're going to slice our turkey. Smells so good. Oh my gosh, it smells so good, cousins. Nice and tender too. Goodness. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I just want to try this little piece right here. Oh, look at this bad baby. God darn it. Now I got to clean the can over again. All done. It's like it's giving, first of all, it's really juicy and moist. Second of all, we're giving that brown sugar pineapple glaze on top. Lord, it's so good. Girlfriend, you can go ahead and get you some dry toast with some mayonnaise, lettuce, and tomato. This is it. This is a video you want to make. Okay, cousin, so I'm trying to refrain myself because I'm a turkey lover. I'm trying to refrain myself from eating this whole turkey. This turkey is so goddamn juicy. So juicy. And it tastes so goddamn good. Very moist. Oh, this is some good old turkey, Jesus. I cooked this on 325 for a complete 2.5 hours. You cannot go wrong with this. And you got to keep basting this. I wait for it to get an hour in and I start basting it every 15 to 20 minutes. Use a pastry brush. You guys cannot go wrong with this, cousins. You cannot go wrong. This is it right here. Okay? I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave me a thumbs up if you make this butterball boneless turkey breast. Please come back and let me know what you thought about this video. I would love to hear from you, and I'd also like to hear from the reviews, hear about your reviews that you got. Now listen, if you don't make this one, you still can use the same marinations, seasonings for your big turkey, okay? So I'm coming behind this with the big turkey, a 16-pound bone-in turkey, okay? So I'll see you guys tomorrow on another one of my southern dishes. Take care. I love you guys. Pick up the phone and call someone and tell them you love them today. Bye-bye.